Okay, sorry for running out of time. Really not my fault. I got carried away with the awesomeness of the PowerShell. Right, not even a word. Anyway, just made a mistake here. Delete the letter A. That's literally it. So, attach will basically just add to attach some sort of create a new object, and that's basically with this value here, val. And attachments will be like an array, and every element of the array will be placed into val, so one at a time it will be created for the attachments. And MSG down below, that just adds the message to the attachments. That's literally it, no big deal. Okay, let's continue then. So we need to go outside of the for each and below the try and go into catch. Catch. Okay, there we go. So type in exit to semicolon. That's it. That's the exit status if this fails. Down below, we need to go ahead and continue. Let's do this. Client equals new object net dot mail dot smtp client dot $srv colon 587. So this is for Gmail. This is Gmail specific. These things you can find out there on the internet. It's like that information is in the public domain, so no worries there. Anyway, I made a mistake here. Client, right? And new and net. God, this is difficult. I can only imagine what you're going through. So let's go to the next line. Client dot enable SSL equal, and yes, it's capital S and then lowercase s, equals true. This is mandatory. You need to enable SSL, otherwise this will not work, because the SSL is one of the primary problems why we couldn't do the custom work on the mail sending options. It would just take too long. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Client dot credentials. Oh, yes. I'm missing this. Come on. Let me just rewrite it. Okay, there we go. New object. New object system dot net dot network Okay, there we go. That one seems to be over and done with. So this is like you basically have to give. We use the user part for the credentials. You need to give some credentials, otherwise there is whoever you send the mail to is not going to be able to receive it. From dot split. If you really want some additional explanations on PowerShell, etc., I'm pretty sure I could get somebody to ask a friend or somebody like that to post a different section on PowerShell alone to show you, to explain to you every single little detail here. But I mean, I don't know if there's sufficient demand for it. Why not? And this is for password here. Let's go ahead and close it. Semicolon. Let's go into the next line. Now we need the one for the send message. So type in client dot send. Open it up. $. MSG. Go ahead and close it. That's it. This is basically for send message. Let's go down below. Here should be fine. So let's go ahead and free up some resources and type in remove dash variable dash name name client, because I mean it is very important that this program spends the lowest amount of resources possible. Remove variable dash name password and exit 7. That should be fine. Yeah, everything went okay. That's basically exit 7 here. Okay, let's move onwards. We will require another catch block. So, but like, oops, sorry. Here we go. And now, catch. Don't worry, this one will be short. Exit 3. So this is again an error. Something apparently went wrong and it didn't work out. So everything should be fine. I'm just trying to determine if the brackets are fine. Apparently they're not. Okay, so let's just do this, and there we go. So now it should be now it should be fine. So this will be the end of the function completely. No more. This function is gone. No more shall we bother with it. We shall only utilize it from this point onwards as we are done with it. Now this is outside of SendMail function. This is just the global code for this particular script. This block of code will be executed on the start of the script. So let's go ahead and create just another try catch block, and that is it. We shall no longer bother with this PowerShell. Try on end. Will you succeed? Questionable, but try anyway. Okay, so we just call the function, but we can just go ahead and call out a function and pass the parameters. Send dash email attachment att. Okay, so next one shall be 2. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Okay, so 2. Of course, these parameters will be subject to modifications. I will demonstrate these things. For the sake of demonstration, let's just type in our dot destination at Gmail. No, sorry. This is our at email dot. It looks really weird, but this is like something, I don't know. This is not something that we need or want at the moment. This is just a random thing. You can write pretty much anything that you want here. This is just some random thing. This basically, let's put it like this. Address of the recipient. So this will be the address of the recipient, and we will alter this later on when we put in the actual email to which it will be sent. But I will go over this in the demonstration at the very, very end of this segment of the keylogger. Next up, it's going to be body. So $ body. Down below will be subject. And next up will be password. So also here you will need to provide a password from your email, which will be utilized. Again, we will just, let's say that the password for now is tralalala. Of course, we will type in the real password that will follow the email address. And from from. Now we'll need to, again, address of the sender. Okay. So remember, this password needs to be the password from this address here below. So we will use this address to send the mail from, and we will use this password for this address. They need to be compatible. They need to match, obviously. Okay, let's go down below. Catch. Let's catch something. What will it be? Exit 4. There is a problem. Calling the function wrong, not enough parameters, something like that. In any case, the exit status is 4 and this will not work. Don't delete this. Please do not delete this script. I am begging you. Leave it as it is because we are going to use it in the next tutorial and we will attempt to implement it in C++ and we'll see how that works. So just keep it open like this or save the file or something. Bid you farewell and we'll see each other in the follow-up tutorial, which will be a lot smoother, hopefully, than this one. As I said, I'm not really an expert for PowerShell at all.